In the late 1970s, you may think this guy was the big man on campus at Indiana State University. But there was one guy who was even bigger, even though he was just 5'5". Kurt Thomas was the biggest and perhaps the only truly worldwide star in men's gymnastics. First, though, Kurt took over the campus in Terre Haute. His impact on the men's gymnastics team was immediate. They were national champions his sophomore year in 1977. The next year, Kurt Thomas would make history. This floor exercise routine brought him a gold medal at the World Gymnastics Championships. It was the first one ever for a U.S. man. The following year, Thomas stunned everyone. He won 6 medals at the World Championships, a record that still stands today. It wasn't even tied until Simone Biles did it 2 years ago. Kurt also invented 2 moves. The most famous, the Thomas Flare on pommel horse and floor exercise. He was still a sycamore. Back in Terre Haute, he won more NCAA individual championships during his senior year, but Kurt by that time was also a worldwide star, mainly because of a Saturday staple right here on RTV6.
This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
He was set to dominate the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow, but politics would get in the way.
President Carter won a major victory today in his bid to boycott the Moscow Olympic Games because of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
The U.S. would not go to the Olympics. Kurt Thomas would then turn pro, something that disqualified you from the Olympics back then. He tried to make it in Hollywood, but the world wasn't quite ready for martial arts fights on pommel horses. When professionals were formally allowed in the Olympics in 1992, Thomas tried to make a comeback at the age of 36, but he did not make the U.S. national team. Other than opening a gymnastics school with his wife, Kurt Thomas largely stayed out of the public light afterward. 2 weeks ago, he had a stroke caused by the tear of an artery in his brainstem. He died last Friday. He was 64. He did not have an Olympic gold medal, but Kurt Thomas was still the best in the world, a sycamore legend, and to this day, the best male gymnast this country has ever seen. Ray Steele, RTV6.